Hello, Njani. This is Nqoba Gina bafethu. Angizijuse like makhaza la ngikhona bafethu. Njengamanje bafethu, I'm here to teach bafethu about Jesus bafethu, about faith actually. Look, Jesus said, these works that I do, you could do also. And he concluded by saying, even more. You know what does that mean? That means with faith, his power and his ability will become yours. Or let me put it this way, will become ours. And with faith, you are no longer condemned. With faith, you are no longer condemned. That means by saying you are no longer condemned, I mean you are no longer punished. And with faith, you are no longer afraid because there is no fear in faith. And in faith, you are justified. By saying in faith you are justified, that means you are having a purpose of doing things in life. You're no longer doing things like people of the world. You get that? Yes, you are doing things of purpose. You have purpose of doing things. And in faith, the other thing that you should know is just that in faith, your mountain of guilt is removed. Look, if I'm talking about the mountain of guilty, I'm talking about your unhappy feelings. Your unhappy feelings. You get that. You know your unhappy feelings. If I'm talking about unhappy feelings, I'm talking about your unhappy feelings. I'm talking about uh, I'm talking about if I'm talking about your unhappy feelings, let me explain this to you. Look, if I'm talking about unhappy feelings, these unhappy feelings that I'm talking about here are caused by what? Are caused by thinking and knowing that you have done something wrong. That you have done something wrong. And this mountain of guilty, of unhappy feelings, there is no way we could remove them, but only with faith. Because this mountain of guilty have been separating us with God. And once this mountain of guilt is now removed, we become one with God. You get this? So it is very important to follow these my teachings. And the other things I want to tell you about faith. Many men can say, "I have faith," and many women can cry. But look, and many men can pray, but only a prayer of faith that can attract Jesus. You could cry and pray, but if you don't have faith, you are wasting your time. And the other thing that I like about Jesus is not attracted about your attire, whether you are dressing nicely, or whether maybe you are having a big house, or maybe you are having a big car. No, or because of lots of notes in the bank. No, that does not attract Jesus. But what attracts Jesus is our faith. That is what attracts Jesus. Whether you are skinny, whether you are slender, whether you are born from a rich family, no, that does not attract Jesus. But what attracts Jesus is your faith. Look, I want to show you something, and anyone can say, I have faith, but faith without obedience has no proof. If I'm saying, I'm talking about obedience, uh, I'm talking about, I'm talking about uh, you are having faith without actions. You get that? So we want to see your faith by your actions. Because remember this, faith without action has no proof, or as the body without life is dead. So that is very important to know about faith. And if you want to have knowledge, you should read. And if you want to grow in faith, how do we grow faith? You grow faith by reading the scriptures. Read the Bible at home, day and night, and meditate upon the scriptures. Read and read and read. Look, if you read, you are transformed. Your mind is transformed. Your mind is transfigured. You get this? So it is very important to read the scriptures daily. And once you read the scriptures daily, you become like us. Look at me. I have no doubt. I have no worry. I have faith because I believe that Jesus, but he told us that if we have faith, we'll have his ability and his strength and his powers. I'm talking about his ability, I'm talking about his level of skill, knowledge. I'm here, you possess the level of skills and knowledge of Jesus with faith. So it is very important to have faith. But others take it as maybe they're saying, oh, we don't have faith, we don't know how to be strong in faith. Read the scriptures. The more you read the scriptures, the more your faith will increase. So thank you. This is Nqoba Gina. Don't forget to subscribe at the end of the channel. Okay, and you are blessed this morning. Thank you. 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 May the Lord bless you with anything that you want. Your wishes may come true. In Jesus' name. Don't forget to pray. Pray every morning. Praying is a good option. Thank you. This is Nqoba Gina. Pastor Gina. Thank you. Thank you.